I'm Aisha Simone.
I'm Jasmine Amber,
And it's our show!
Hey!
What's up, y'all? Okay, so today we got a question.
All right, and this is
from like a official viewer.
Right.
And you know, we usually get questions from our family and friends, but you know, we stepping our game up.
Exactly, from one of our very own subscribers. Hey, Thomas. You know, we did get your question, so we're ready to answer it. So the question was, hey girls, thank you for helping or trying. Where do I start? I can't really talk to my guy mates, and I don't have girlfriends to talk about it with. I've been seeing a girl for the last 6 months. Great girl, but a little closed off sexually. My issue is, and always been, I have a very large penis. And I know guys say that a lot and all, but it's really been a curse more than a blessing. Regardless of how much foreplay we have, the sex has been really awkward. With often she's in pain or really uncomfortable. I try to talk to her about it, but she's not comfortable. I do try to use lots of lube, but it doesn't last. Have you guys have any tips or advice? I love sex, but I don't want to have sex if there's going to be a disconnect. I must sound like a tool, but any advice is appreciated. Thanks.
Okay, so let's start off by saying you do not sound like a tool
at all.
This is like something, at least you care.
Man.
Because some guys just do not care. And
They
just
wouldn't even have wrote us. They would have been like, on to the next bitch.
stick it, and if you don't like it, I got mine.
Bye-bye.
So, at least you are trying to figure it out, trying to find out, you know, what's wrong with the girl. Is it you? Is it her? What's going on?
Exactly.
So, that's a good thing.
Well, we're here to tell you, Thomas, there's absolutely nothing wrong with you. Now, you have been blessed with what most women sit here and they idolize. I want a man with a big dick, willy, whoop, whoop, ah. In reality, no one really does.
Some do. You got the
But
few.
let's just all be real. No woman is actually ready for what we ask for. Now, that doesn't mean you can't get her ready.
Yeah.
But naturally, we sit here and we say, big in a dick, what? But some of us have little itty bitty coochies. So you really can't have a big dick if you weren't blessed down there to begin with to take a big dick. So that may be the issue. And yeah, so don't feel bad. A lot of times that's just what happens. I can say I have honestly been one of those girls that was like, oh yeah, I want a big dick. What? Ride that big dick, girl. Yes. And then I got that shit, and I was one of those girls that was like, nah, not about that life at all. Like, not at all. But I'm not saying that for you to get discouraged. It's just sometimes you gotta warm her up a little bit more to it.
Yeah, and I'll give you an example. So I was watching the Hodge twins on YouTube. If you like YouTube, you can check them out. They're really funny guys. But they say they got big dicks.
Right.
And so, alright. They said that one of them said that their woman, she was a little hesitant about it. She couldn't take it. But he warmed her up to it. He was able to, get her ready, and take the steps that, it took a while, because he had to, get her used to it. But eventually she got used to it, and, it's fine now.
Yeah, I mean, first of all, when you say she's uncomfortable and she's not even comfortable for you to mention sex or if you're good or if you're bad, first of all, throw the whole girl away. Because and start over again. If y'all been together for 6 months and she's not open to telling you that she ready to pop that pussy for a pimp, throw the whole woman away.
I mean, maybe y'all just not compatible. Maybe y'all not compatible sexually.
That's something that should be there.
Yeah, sexually you should be able to really, you want to be compatible with a person that you're having sex with. If it ain't no compatibility, then y'all both not gonna enjoy it.
But then sometimes, have you ever tried maybe having phone sex? Because having phone sex with a person, sending her pictures,
get you
exactly, it'll make her mentally prepared for taking that big dick. Sometimes women gotta be mentally prepared to do it. Sometimes it's more of a mind thing. Maybe it's in her mind where she's closing herself up down here where in the beginning she's all
mental
ready.
For her. Maybe it's mental.
Yeah, she's all ready, she's there, y'all get there, and then now she doesn't want to do it anymore. Or it's too much pain. Maybe she's Asian or maybe she's not the one for you. Like, a lot of chicks have a hard time down there. Maybe you gotta eat her coochie for 30 minutes instead of 10. Maybe you gotta try it in the butt or something, because maybe her coochie is just a no-go. Maybe you just gotta be like, you know, maybe you know down there, but maybe you can do it from that way. I don't know. But if you can't even say that to her and have a conversation, then it's absolutely no point in going any further.
Yeah, you gotta be able to see exactly what she wants, what she needs before. So you gotta be able to open that door. If you can't get past what she actually wants, it's because it seems like you really like her.
Man.
So you gotta really like be like, all right, babe, like I know it's
we done
like
tried
this.
lube, we done tried that, we done tried this.
So
girl.
tell me exactly what you want. If
What
she
will
don't
get
know,
you there?
then y'all just gotta explore.
Different options at that
Yeah.
point, because you will find you a woman that just that little foreplay you guys do is enough to carry on throughout sex. There's a problem. She's disconnecting somewhere where you're having sex with her and it's like you're having sex with anybody. No one wants to feel like that. Sex is a powerful thing. You should feel the passion. You should feel it all burning through you guys as you're doing it. And if you're sitting here telling us that you can't feel that, throw the whole girl away. Because you're probably a really handsome guy. You are probably really, you know, got
You
it all
should've
for
sent this
yourself.
picture.
Man, you probably got it all good and ready. And she just may be the wrong chick.
Yeah.
Sometimes it be like that. I want to say all of us are ready and willing, but nah, big dicks are scary.
They're
Big dicks are scary. I mean, I'm so serious. Like, that shit is overrated and is geeked up in publicity so much in the media. Media has taken big dicks and have given you guys this pedestal up here that a lot of men does not follow through with. And then maybe you maybe a little bit too rough or a little bit too aggressive. Watch your approach. Be softer with her, because you are huge down there. The softer you are,
Maybe she just need a little warm up on the entry.
Yeah.
Maybe she need that whole 5 minutes
Yeah.
for you to go really slow.
Yeah.
To get her warmed
Or
up.
maybe
to
she's
get
just
her
a make love type of girl.
True.
You're never gonna be able to fuck her. You know, it's a difference between fucking and making love. People don't say that, but it is. And maybe she's just one of those girls that you just do. Or maybe she's one of those girls that needs that connection. She needs that kissing her every 5 minutes from the top and taking your time and caressing her and telling her you're so beautiful. And you may really have to put the work out if she's worth it. If she ain't worth it, throw the whole girl away. It's
Yeah.
pointless. Like, I'm telling you
If
again.
you really like her, then
take your time.
you know,
it's
try.
worth it.
But if you like, nah, I
Throw
can do
the whole
without
girl
her,
away.
then just let it go. Cause put your energy into someone that you really like and that you really want.
Because it should not be that hard. Every girl has been faced with that issue, and it's gonna be painful. You expect that because you ain't been with millions of men for it not to be sexual. I mean, for it not to be painful. I'm sorry. Like, you have to either be a legit hoe and have 10 kids for it not to be painful when you have sex with a big dick. So if she has not had either, then she may just need that extra loving, where you're like, oh my God, you're so beautiful. I can't wait to be the one girl in the beat. She may need that in order to get her to where you want her to be.
Yeah.
You don't want to think about it like that, because no one wants to put. You only been with her for 6 months. You probably don't love her. But I feel like you kind of are moving towards that phase with her, and it's kind of just like sexually, it's that disconnect where it's like mentally, I'm there and I'm ready to love you, but when it comes to making love with you, I can't.
Man. Because like it becomes, you can't enjoy it either if it, you know, if she's not enjoying it, you can't enjoy it.
Because
so,
sex happens here first.
Yeah.
People try to say that it doesn't. People try to say that the mind does not matter about when you're getting ready to have sex with somebody. But if mentally you have not had sex with them, when you outright have sex with them, it's never going to be right. Because mentally you have not allowed yourself to imagine what sex will be like with them. You had not given yourself the goal to be like,
I mean, so that's why it does make sense to be like, oh, let's do phone sex. Like,
yeah, spice it up.
It's the build.
Send her a couple dick pictures. Get her ready. Let her know. Listen, I got this big package for you. You gonna be ready now? Because if mentally she's ready, then it should all follow out through because she's been mentally prepared. I mean, the mind can get you through so many things, honey. You know, the mind, the placebo effect has showed us that. So maybe you need to give her a little placebo effect or something. Just show her, you know, couple dick pics and say, you ready tonight or what? Then see what she say.
You ready for this?
Man, because she
You
may
better get
need
ready.
to be.
You better get ready.
So, I want to say don't lose hope and don't give up so soon. But you do have to have a conversation with her and let her know, like, look, I care about you. Because I wouldn't even have thought twice to even get advice or seek advice on this situation if I did not care about you. Obviously, we know you care about her. But mentally, if she's not there, then there's absolutely nothing you can do to make it there. Nothing. Yeah. You could be the best guy for her in the world, but if she's mentally cannot have sex with you without it being so much pain, then why are you setting yourself up for failure to cheat on her? Because that's what you're going to do. 8 months, a year down the line, you stick this out, you're going to cheat on her. You're going to find a girl that's like, big dick, all day. And then she's sitting there looking like Sally who don't take no big dick. Like, you don't want that, obviously. So you need to open up your mouth and talk to her about it, even if she's not comfortable, because at the end of the day, when you talk about love,
if she ain't comfortable with it, then you gotta move on, because y'all not gonna get nowhere, because communication is, it's one of the most important things in a relationship. So
communication is sex in the beginning of a relationship.
It is.
For the amount of time you spend apart, you're supposed to be texting, texting, all of that. And if that's not there, if you're not sexually talking about sex, I don't want to say our relationships talk about it, but in reality, that's how you're prepared for the sex. Like, I've never had a relationship where we didn't sext, and we didn't talk about it, and we didn't prepare ourselves for what it would be like. And so when I got it, it either stood up to that preparation that I've been preparing for, or it didn't. But it was never on me because I was always ready. And maybe she just needs to be ready. And you have not taken that time out to sext her.
All right. Okay, so we helped you out, Thomas.
Yes, again, if you can't talk to her, communication is the key. She can't talk to you, throw the whole girl away. Because there ain't no point.
Throw it in the bag.
Ain't no point. But we hope this gets you through and that it makes you more comfortable to even approach your situation with her. And that way it ends out a lot better for you.
Because you'll know.
Exactly.
If you can't talk to her, you might as well let it go.
Because talking is what's going to get you through it.
Yeah.
I mean, let's keep it real. How's she going to be open to anything else if she ain't even open to take that? You know what I mean.
This bitch is petty.
I mean, I'm just saying.
All right. It's been real, y'all. Thanks for listening.
Hope you had a good time.
Catch you on the next video.
Yes.